Hey guys, for this video I want to show you these Illumine Delineator posts, or traffic posts if you will. Now this is a 6-pack, it also comes as a 3-pack, and they were nice enough to send me these for free so I can make a video showing them to you. Super useful. I have two specific uses for myself that I'm going to show you here in 1 second. But if you're on a job site, maybe you got a parking lot or something that you're in control of, need to do a little traffic control. Maybe there's a big old pothole and you don't want people to hit it, so you want to notify them, let them know it's there. So you got these things to catch people's attention. Now, bright colored, but you also got the reflective tape up at the top here, so when the headlights hit it, you'll see that thing at night. And they break down nice and easy. You can see this one on the end. I don't have the base on right now. They're two separate pieces, so when you're not using them, you can put them in a box or off to the side, and they won't take up a ton of space. That little base also has a carrying handle on it. It is a weighted base, so the wind and anything won't knock these guys over. Then we have the little T on top we can wrap around. I'm thinking some caution tape that I have for one of my uses, but if you just have rope or some plastic chain or whatever, you can kind of cordon off a certain area. But let me show you, I think I can do this one-handed, how easy it is. You just kind of throw these things over the top. Just like so, and give it a drop. Of course, you might not have caught that on the camera, but you know what happened. And then just kind of step on it a little bit, and boom! Bottom is on and ready to go. We got to finish off our little bowling pin scenario that we got going here. There we go. So they're 42 inches tall. You got the little T on top for tying off something. We have the removable base, and we have the reflector tape at the top. And of course they're plastic, so you don't got to worry about them rusting or paint flaking or anything like that. Let me show you the first use I have for these guys. So I wrapped a little caution tape around these guys, and just for a little demonstration, put these two up, and you're thinking, oh, in the middle of the yard here, why would you need that? That's kind of goofy. There's just grass and stuff. What are we doing here? But if we look up, there is this big old tree, actually broke in a storm, and it's leaning on this other tree. So you really, if you got other people coming out to your yard or something, don't want them just kind of walking around, because it would be your luck and mine. That thing would snap at just the right time or wrong time, and vamonos, I guess. So here's the thing. We could set these things up and let people know, hey, it's not safe to be here. We don't want to be here. We're going to go somewhere else. Now let me show you one other use that I have personally for these things. Now here's the thing. I got two set up at the base of the driveway here. If you look way down there, I can see them in my own vision. I don't know how good the camera's picking it up, but we put a couple more up on the hill, and you can kind of see one on the back side of the hill there on the right. And here's the thing. As you can kind of tell, we're out in the country here, and I've lived out in the country long enough in the north to know that when the snow starts flying and it starts drifting and blowing, this is all going to be the same. You're not going to be able to see the field from the driveway, from anything else. And the ditch ain't too bad over here, but it's a little steeper over there. Here's the thing. You go off that driveway a little bit, it's going to be bad news. Now, most driveways are going to have a little culvert pipe here. We don't have that. That's another thing, is you do not want to go off the edge into the culvert pipe, because then you are stuck. So we can put a couple of these markers there to make sure ourselves, or even delivery people, anyone else who might have a reason to go down the driveway, we don't want them getting stuck, because that becomes our problem, because they're blocking the driveway. We can't leave now. So we got a couple up at the top of the hill there, and then in the winter when all this snow is around, you're going to see this bright fluorescent thing, especially with that reflective tape on it, and we'll be able to see it all the way down, so it'll keep us nice and straight, because otherwise we don't have any marker other than we know we're driving towards trees to tell us where the driveway is. So if you're in a similar situation out where the wind blows, some open area, these things would be really good in the winter time when the snow starts flying. So there it is, guys, your 6-pack of 42-inch delineator, or traffic posts, if you will. Thanks for watching.